Hello, I'm here to talk about what's happened to me this year. This is just a vent. I don't expect anyone to watch this. It's purely for me and me only. I'll be honest with you. It's a little bit it's a little bit triggering. If you have sensitive topics of suicide, then don't don't watch this. But besides that, let's get into it. First of all, a little background information. I've been depressed since fucking first grade, and I've tried to commit suicide 3 times, two in seventh and one in eighth. I'll get to that later. But let's get into it now. Anyways, this year started off pretty bad. Like, I got a ton of classes I didn't really like. None of them were really that interesting. And I found out my friend was gonna move away. That's probably the worst thing that's happened. Those are the beginning things. And then after that, it got worse. It got worse. So much fucking worse. Soon, I started seeing a therapist, but my depression was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And it was just slowly getting worse, and I never knew why. And around then is when I tried to commit suicide, and I went through with it. I stuck a knife in an outlet and tried to kill myself. It obviously didn't work, but I wish it did a little. Anyways, besides that though, I started questioning my gender and what I really am. And I've come to the conclusion I'm a girl. She, her pronouns. I would do a girl voice right now, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired. But besides that, I gotta be honest with you. Let me get through that process. So what happened was came across a video. It's like, am I trans or something? I've been watching trans memes videos for like a few weeks now. So I was just curious, may as well watch it. Why not? A little fun thing to do at 1 a.m. a weekend. I watched it and related way too much to it. Like, it went over the gender dysphoria symptoms, and then it was like, oh, every single one of them, I relate to them. And then everything it talked about, I would, like, literally everything I related to. And then that's when I started going into denial. I was frantically panicking, making posts in r/trans. I could post you guys my Reddit username if you really want. But besides that though, God. Besides that, it's been pretty fucking rough with that. I was in denial for like a week. I came out to myself and just told myself I was trans, because I knew I was trans. I knew it. It's fucking obvious. Not like, oh, I want boobs. I wish I was a girl. Nothing picked. It's like, yeah, of course I was. Anyways, I've known for about a month and a half, and the steps I've taken is starting to wear girl underwear. She, her pronouns are in my family, and try to do voice training. And think hopefully I'll get puberty blockers soon. But besides that, let's get on to what happened during when I came out. That was probably the worst experience I've ever had in my motherfucking life. What happened was my dad came in here like, why are you sitting in your room all the time? Is it because you're gay or something? I'm like, no. Is he like, you better not think you're a woman? I'm like, anyways, about that. And then I told him that I was trans, and he sat me down, and he started talking about how transitioning will never help you, or depression, how it's just a chemical imbalance. By the way, if it is a chemical imbalance and I'm suicidally depressed from that, I think I'll take the death. I'll just take it. But besides that, he did seem like he's like, oh, I'm so accepting, but it's never gonna help. You're not trans. Nothing matters. Dude, this is fake. The liberal propaganda got you. Something similar to that. Like, you know how it is. And that's probably one of the most hurtful things I've ever heard in my life from my father. Now let's get to my mom. Mom was totally accepting, besides for anything chemical, at least for a year or two, which obviously conflicts with puberty blockers. Yay! Anyways, so besides that, I started to play games and getting gendered correctly. It's the most amazing feeling ever. And this is really a trans journey more than a journey of my life. I'll post those if you guys want it. Just leave a comment if you do. First time used YouTube in a while. This is kind of boring and I don't expect you to listen to it, but if you did, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you ever want me to go in more detail, just post a comment telling me and I can go in more detail.